for the ding. There it is. Hey, Internet friends. Magic Brad here, Synergy Cafe, Synergy Collaborative, and we are continuing our series on frequently asked questions for beginner meditators. It's all about meditation. And today, again, we've got Damon Dickinson. And Damon, you there?
Morning, everyone. I certainly am, Magic Brad.
There,
Morning.
bright and sunny. You got like the sunshine going over your head with your backdrop.
Yeah, it's coming through the window.
Banners. No,
and
I'm
I got
talking
about
about
92.
your banner behind you. It looks like a little ray of sunshine.
Yeah.
But here's the question today, Damon. People want to know, inquiring minds want to know, is there anything difficult about meditation?
I think, in the simplest sense, just like with any practice, having the discipline to continue to do it, despite whatever comes up, it's just keeping the practice going. We live in such a busy world, so many things pulling at our attention, so many things that seem either more important or more interesting than just doing our simple meditation practice or complex meditation practice, but keeping with our practice. It usually takes, really keeping in connection with our vision, our outcome, our purpose for meditation to continue to go, especially if we're doing it on our own. And for me, my experience has been that not only do I have my own ups and downs, my days I feel good, days I don't feel good, days I want to do it, days I don't want to do it, but even though I've continued through all of those things and continue to do my meditation, there are deeper and deeper layers of healing that happen. And some days, as a result of my meditation practice, I'll be in very deep peace and bliss. And there are other days where I can feel that there's cleansing happening. So the more that I surrender to, the Creator, divine love for me, all of anything that's not love, anything that's not in alignment with the divine is going to be transmuted, healed. And so sometimes I want to hold on to those things consciously or unconsciously so they don't always go easily. And so, you probably have heard the term the dark night of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, what this relates to is this deeper layers of healing, this deeper well of literally our soul opening up. For me, my soul is the aggregate of all my ego's lifetimes. And the pain and the conflict and the separation and everything that's not the love from those lifetimes being healed. And so a lot of times it may not even be my outer circumstances in life are a cue or a key as to what's going on. Sometimes it's just deep within me. It's like, wow, something deep and sad. I had a lot of sadness, went through some periods of depression. I did have some challenges going on in the outside world, but even today, things are good, and I'll still have days where it's like, man, something's moving. Now, I've gotten better at being able to tune into those things and know, and just continue to surrender, continue to trust in the process, and to reach out, to find support and connection from my support group, my mentors, my community, to move through and to understand it's just part of the process of healing.
So the difficulty is actually, it's a state of mind, it's a perception of if it's difficult or not. So essentially it's creating the habit, which isn't a hard thing to do, it's just something you got to do, like that Eben Pagan, using
right.
that to create habits. They say that 21 days creates a habit, and
right.
we all brush our teeth in the morning for the most part, and that's a habit, and we do it, so why can't we meditate? And then the other thing I think about that's difficult is once you're in it, to stay in it, because you got distractions of noises, whether it be nature or people moving around or stuff, to stay in a state. So I guess it's the difficult part is starting and continuing.
Yes, even when it may feel difficult. Just like a physical detox, if you've ever done one, a cleanse, the first few days can be rough. Sometimes the process of meditation or cleansing can be uncomfortable.
But it really boils down to discipline, which we're both in the martial arts. That's helpful in that area of discipline. Some people say that you got to work hard, and I don't know if you have to work hard. You just have to work consistent. It's really not hard to start your meditation practice. The challenge is getting into it.
Yes, and talking about work, well, even comparing it to martial arts practice, there is no way I could continue my martial arts practice on my own. There's just no way. If I didn't have a community, if I didn't have a teacher and a regular place to go and a schedule to do it, would not happen. And I've been back and forth. In my younger days, I've been an active person most of my life. I like working out. I love exercising. But going to the gym, even by myself, got old. You get bored with it. So, this is one reason why I'm called to be a coach and a mentor for people who want to learn meditation and practice it, to help support them in continuing to grow in their practice and to integrate it into their life. Make it a part of our life, not something separate.
Okay. Well, that kind of summarizes that. The difficult part is the discipline. So getting into a daily discipline, a routine, and sticking with it, there's the challenge. So is there anything else you want to add before we close this one down and wrap it up and put a bow on it, as they say?
Just stick with it, whatever you're doing, and find the support that you need to keep moving through. Having a vision is a big piece. Having a goal and an outcome for any goal, any desire that we have is a really powerful way to stay aligned, especially when we're in the challenges.
Right, having something out there that pulls you through the difficult times.
Yeah, is to keep asking, why am I meditating?
Just
what's
quick,
the purpose of me doing this?
So some of the things that might help people would be a coach, a community, possibly an app, or maybe your own way of remembering things, like writing things down on the mirror or sticky notes or something like that, to create that habit.
Yes, and having a schedule, especially if you're doing it on your own, that you do it first thing in the day while you still have that little bit of willpower, and it's one of your more important things, doing it first thing and having it scheduled. You've got time marked out for it, not leaving it to whenever it's convenient.
Yep, that's exactly what happens. I was doing daily videos for a while, and then when the holidays came along, I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't do one today. People aren't going to watch it anyways because they're busy with the Christmas and Thanksgiving and all the holidays, and then I quit doing it. Now I don't do it anymore.
I don't know. You and I've gotten in a pretty good groove.
Well, I mean that specific schedule. I was doing it at 9 a.m.
Right.
Here's a good example. Is we've got this as a habit. We've got I think it's 21 of these that we're doing. Is it 21 or 28? I don't know.
I haven't looked at our whole list of questions recently, so I don't know the number. I know it's in the 20s.
I've got it right here, and I'm going to let people know. We've got 28.
28.
And right now we are on. This is number 15.
Halfway, right?
We're 15, so we're about halfway. Okay, so people, stay tuned. If you want to know more about myself, just Google Magic Brad. If you want to find Damon Dickinson, you can. His website is
Heart Meditation for Beginners.
And you might be able to find him by using the keyword Damon Heart. I've been throwing that out on the internet, so maybe it'll work.
Yeah, I haven't been branding myself that way, but I believe if you look up Damon in Heart Meditation or Meditation for Beginners, you'll find me.
Exactly. So keywords would be Damon Heart Meditation. Boom.
Yes.
Love it. Okay, Damon, thanks again for taking your time, and thank you.
Always a pleasure, Bradley.
Okay, peace.
Peace.